So I've been thinking about making this video for quite a while, and the other day I was watching one of Dodash's videos, and I, I felt like she was speaking directly to me. It was a video in which she was saying that it was important for us as YouTubers, as content creators, to really look and see what is resonating with our viewers, and not just to create videos that we want to create or videos that we like. So I thought that was excellent advice. I started my YouTube channel around 2 years ago when I was 58 years old, and it was just a way to document my life after I was laid off. It took 2 years for one of my videos to go viral, and I was super shocked. I had about 1,800 subscribers at that point. Now I have almost 20,000 subs, and that video has almost 640,000 views. Since I became monetized, in my best month, I made over $3,000 in ad revenue. By being monetized on YouTube, it can really help me as I approach my retirement age. Not only with my finances, but also giving me a great sense of purpose. It feels amazing to help people through any struggle and let them know they're not alone. So I think that particular video resonated with a lot of people because I just talked about some of my life experiences. And I learned that my experiences can actually be helpful to a lot of people. So if you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I'm here to say don't be afraid, just go ahead and do it. So I love YouTube. I prefer YouTube over watching TV. And I actually found my new career on YouTube, which is selling vintage and modern clothing online. It's also known as reselling. I wanted to start a channel as a way of documenting my new life after I was laid off in 2020. However, I was really nervous and afraid to do it. I'm not super confident in my speaking abilities. I'm introverted. I thought nobody wants to watch a middle-aged newbie. But I started to share and thought viewers could come along with me and we could grow together. So I made reselling content for 2 years and slowly grew my community to almost 2,000 subs. But I actually started my channel to talk about starting over after being laid off. However, I was afraid to make new content that wasn't about reselling. I didn't know how my community would take to it. But I really had to look at why I started a channel in the first place. So that's when I made my video starting over at 59. Sometimes we have to look at our whys in order to overcome our fears. My why was that I was starting over, I had a clean slate, and I wanted to not be afraid to try something new. I didn't want to fear failure. If I tried it and I didn't like it, I could always just stop. All my life, people have doubted me, and I think that's why I've had to overcome a lot of insecurities. I've had bosses in my life who didn't believe in me and support my goals. So I really wanted to prove them wrong. One of my bosses, a creative director at a tech company, said no to me becoming an art director. During one of my yearly reviews, I was a senior graphic designer, and I had told him that my goal was to become an art director. He said that I was so good at designing and that my talent would be wasted if I moved up to art director. It was a weird way of being shot down. I actually had the chance to tell off that guy on LinkedIn after I became an art director, and that was very satisfying. And later, when I was an art director at an ad agency, I told my creative director that my goal was to work on more videos. However, anytime a video project came up, he would take it on and not even let me assist him with it. When I confronted him with this, he said that he was a terrible manager. At the time, I really didn't know what to say to this. So, creating a YouTube channel was a personal goal of mine and a way of finally reaching my goal of making videos. So, a few tips on how to start your YouTube channel. And, number one is just go ahead and start. Just go ahead and don't worry about how you look on camera, the quality of your video. Just go ahead and make it. Upload it and do another one. And just keep going on and on. And this is practice. Every time you do a video, you're going to get better and better at it. And also, your views will grow. You'll start to have your own sort of community build. And from there, you can even adjust your topics and decide like, oh, okay, maybe I want to focus on this topic. And, oh, yeah, maybe my viewers, they're gravitating more to this type of topic. And so, I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of an organic situation, and you'll find your way as you go along. Also, you don't need fancy equipment or be a tech wizard. You can go ahead and make videos on your phone. Uploading to YouTube is very simple, and just the more that you do it, the easier it gets. I don't have any fancy equipment. I do all my shooting on my iPhone, and the best extra piece of equipment I got was a little microphone, and actually I'll show you. It's just connected to my iPhone, and it looks like this. I think it's a Movo. Yeah, it's a Movo. So this is pretty much the only equipment that I use, extra equipment. So let's see what else. Okay, another great tip I think is don't compare yourself with others. And I think this is a great tip just in life in general. Don't care what others think. Don't worry about comparing yourself with others. Rather than comparing yourself with other content creators, actually learn from them and learn and study and see what they do, what topics they choose, and use that for your own growth. I think that was the one thing that I really wanted to do after seeing Dodash's video, is that rather than me saying, I don't talk about starting YouTube channels, that's not my niche. However, I felt like she was speaking directly to me, and I felt like I need to not be afraid and just do it. And if it could help anyone, then that's a win for me. And I just felt like this is a way that I can learn from, another YouTuber. As we get older, we have so many life experiences that we can share. And I think that's really critical. I also think there are a lot more people who are over 40 who are on YouTube. And like I said, YouTube is one of my main sources of entertainment, of learning. I love watching YouTube videos. And I do think that we need more older content creators on YouTube, not only for older viewers, but also for the younger viewers, and for us to share our knowledge and experiences. So if you're considering starting a YouTube channel, I think you shouldn't hesitate. I think you should just go ahead and do it. And perhaps today is the perfect day to start.